Okay, let's roll camera. Action camera.
Art and healing are essential to the human experience.
Hands.
They overlap because they are one and the same. They're just different expressions of the same thing.
Do you want it again?
Today was a very creative, transformative workshop to help me create this poem. I've only started really writing poetry after I got attacked by my ex-boyfriend in 2015. Writing poetry has been my way of letting my pen write a lot of the pain that I've been feeling.
She came in open and willing and ready with a whole bunch of people that she never met before. Willing to be uncomfortable, willing to push through, willing to explore those places that are traumatic.
So I realized what important messages I really wanted people to take from my story. You know, I felt like this really was a journey for all of us.
She came into the space and, you know, she really owned it. You know, there were, because again, you know, there were a lot of parts that, you know, were potentially unfamiliar, but it all fit, it all flowed.
How you build a piece can be so many different ways, but what we utilized here were, you know, 3 to 4 different components.
And so we had some different words around the room and we asked her, you know, were there any words that she wanted to really evoke? And she said, you know what, I want strength.
I want to foster stability in others, to be a voice for those who have lost theirs or who have been silenced, and encouraging self-love.
Really just from start to finish, it was this idea of weaving together all of these different journeys, all of these different words, all of these different processes.
So remember in the sequence of things, since you're building a story, you're introducing your voice, you're building on your voice, and then what do you want to end with and leave them with? So you can start with it doesn't get easier, and you can say you get stronger or I get stronger. I heard you play with whether it's you or I, and you can build on that too.
Really throughout the whole day, we were writing poetry. Because Shaharia, she speaks in poetry. Like when she opens her mouth, it's poetry.
I'm thinking maybe I could put the Phoenix line at that, like after speak on the unspoken.
That's my job as a coach, to understand that the person being coached already has everything they need and that it's nothing that I can give them. I'm just supporting them and unleashing the layers and unfolding the story.
They introduced things to me that I didn't play with before, like movement and sounds. And so I guess you could say they helped me find a different voice, my poetic voice.
I'm rolling.
It doesn't get easier. I got stronger. I'm a walker.
I would say Shaharia is a leader. She is a strong, strong woman, you know? She knew who she was. She knew what message she wanted to get out there. You know, she kept saying, you know, I want the pain and the struggles that I went through to be there to help somebody else. It was so beautiful just to be in her presence and how she really just commanded the process.
We wanted to create something that was really more impressionistic because the poem itself is so artful and evocative. Our approach to it was really thinking of it in terms as a visual poem and creating a tone. So I got the poem and I listened to it and I started trying to think of the visuals that went with this piece, and one of the ones that jumped out to me immediately was like a phoenix, still I rise. I spoke to Shaharia about her experience workshopping the piece. She also told me that that was the visual that really jumped out at her, that she wanted to be part of the story.
Shaharia looking straight and then kind of starts.
We found these amazing pair of wings that are golden and sparkle like fire, and we talked about ways that we could actually incorporate images of an animated phoenix on fire into Shaharia's world, and Shaharia actually wanted to keep them because they were special to her. I'm glad that it was special for her. It was really special for me.
I tell my story to empower other women who are going through similar situations or who feel like there's no hope. I plan on continue speaking, telling my story to young girls groups, young boys groups, or to even just let them know that, you know, you are not alone. I am here. You are here. We are here. You know, just keep pushing forward. Never give up. Never give up.